everyone, and welcome back to Scarlet Scoop. I'm your host Amanda Vaughn, and here are today's top stories. Former Ohio State band director Jon Waters has dismissed the 2 lawsuits he filed against the university. In the lawsuits, Waters argued that he was discriminated against based on his gender and terminated without due process. Another suit was dismissed in July that alleged defamation by the university. Waters was fired from Ohio State in July of 2014 after an investigation discovered a sexualized culture within the band. For quotes from the university and Waters, check out the Lantern's article on thelantern.com under Campus. On Thursday morning, Ohio State issued a neighborhood safety notice on behalf of the Columbus Police. On January 13th, an Ohio State student ordered a ride from a non-university sponsored ride-sharing app. When she entered the car she believed to be the one she registered for, the driver began making unwanted advances. The student then exited the car and ran to safety, according to the notice. Stay tuned to Lantern TV for an interview with the victim. The Ohio State Police Department issued ride-sharing tips after similar events in September 2016. These include follow your driver on GPS when it's offered, visually confirm the vehicle information and driver's name before approaching, don't ride in the front seat or share your cell phone information with the driver, and if you feel unsafe or uneasy in any way, leave the area and contact authorities. February 1st is a big date in the world of student finances with the FAFSA's priority deadline. We sat down with Lauren Heatherly from the Office of Financial Aid to get some need-to-know information for students.
We have a priority date of February 1st for filing a FAFSA. Just this past year, the FAFSA changed a little bit. So it used to open every year on January 1st. It now opens October 1st every year. And that was a big change because it gives you a lot more time to complete the FAFSA. But another change that happened is that the FAFSA now requires tax information from 2 years ago. So technically, when you get in as of October 1st, you're gonna right away be able to hopefully import your tax information onto that FAFSA. Whereas before, a lot of students would tell me, I gotta wait till my parents file their taxes. They didn't file it yet. As of January, they didn't have their taxes done because it used to use 1 year prior information. Now it's 2 years prior and it opens earlier. So we did a campaign, and you might have seen it around campus, the Earlier, Easier, FAFSA campaign. And what I really wanted students to know is that we did change our FAFSA filing priority date. It is February 1st. That's coming up really soon. So if you haven't done your FAFSA already for this upcoming year, you want to get in and do that as soon as possible. The priority date matters here at Ohio State because we have a lot of students and we have limited resources. So for you to maximize the amount of aid you're considered for, you'll want to file the FAFSA by our priority date every year, okay? And that's February 1, so you can get in tonight and do that. And because it's using 2 years prior tax info, the taxes are all done. Your parents' taxes are done. If you file taxes, they're done. And we encourage you to use the IRS data retrieval tool, which will just import your tax info right from the IRS. So you don't even have to type in the numbers. It's easier, it's gonna be more accurate. Not only the FAFSA, but the special scholarships application. This is a little tip, okay? Most students don't know about this. I bet you don't know about this, okay? It is for our donor-funded scholarships. We have so many alums that want to give back to the university, and sometimes they want to give back in the form of a scholarship, which is awesome. But we actually have a separate application that students can complete every single year, the same time the FAFSA is going on. It opens in August, and it closes February 1 is when our priority date is for this application. It's found on our website, which is sfa, studentfinancialaid.osu.edu. And if you literally type in the search engine, special scholarships application, you'll find it, okay? And it allows you to be qualified for additional, I think there's like 4,000 different donor-funded scholarships that we can match you up with potentially from this application.
Kids Tech University helps bring STEM studies to kids between the ages of 9 and 12. KTU is in its 4th year of educating the future generation here in Central Ohio. They use an interactive way to encourage their interest in pursuing a college education. Lantern reporter Haley Strangeby visited the group at Ohio State's Newark campus when the students were experimenting on wind turbine blades to find which would generate the most energy most efficiently. KTU helps show these kids that higher education is achievable, and they provide information about scholarship and sponsorship opportunities to help make those dreams come true. Well, that's all we have for today. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram and like us on Facebook. Also, be sure to add the Lantern on Snapchat to get a look at the events in DC this weekend. Thank you so much for watching.